What's happening? This is Phetote coming to you live from the throne again. The lights all bright in my face, but that's okay. If you're gonna be a star, you gotta get used to that, you dig? Right, this piece right here, you know what? I'm gonna get right into it. She loves me, she loves me not. She loves me, she hates my guts. No, she loves me not. But instead of plucking petals from daisies that drift lazily to the ground, I pluck shards of broken hearts from my manhood and psyche. Cause one minute she likes me and cherishes the very ground on which I tread. The next she wishes I was 6 feet beneath burning cinders that she wouldn't even spit upon to extinguish. She loves me not. It depends on what mood she's in. And it's hard to express how cruel she's been because the feud within me says, men don't cry yet. It's a sin to lie, so my eyes shed truth and my smile tries to hide it, but the tracks show proof and it's just no use. The aftermath left and awake has left me awake on many late nights wondering if I really have to take one more moment of the mayhem, and with no clue of how close I'm coming to cutting her loose, she spews more cruel verbiage that cut like jagged daggers, piercing my soul sometimes. She loses control sometimes, and I almost lose my mind because right before I succumb to the rage incited by her tidal wave of tirades, and before I begin to retaliate with my own rendition of samurai tongue play, I find myself in an oasis of bliss in which she tenderly kisses and nurtures me as if she gave birth to me, as if she never hurt me. As if that no-good bastard I was a moment ago suddenly disappeared and was replaced by the man of her dreams. She loves me not. She's bipolar. And would you still laugh if she was in a wheelchair instead of mentally impaired? Because bipolar is a debilitating disorder that manipulates emotions by chemical imbalances in her brain that causes her moods to swing like pendulums from elation to depression, from confusion to clarity, from floating on air to bombarded by gravity. And it has to be hell for her because it's torture for me. If you could begin to relate to how it feels to be hated by your soulmate whose love for you is just beyond their grasp of reality, and I know it's there because I can see her alluring silhouette right behind the translucent veil of confusion in her eyes, imploring me not to give up on her. Never will I give up on her. She's like a doctor who specializes in concocting coping mechanisms, so she self-medicates with 80 proof vodka shots because she prefers the burn, and she's convinced that the weed she blazes clears the haze in the head. She hears voices when she's sober, but she replies when she's high. I've often heard their conversations as I was passing by. I sleep with one eye open and hide the knives at night, not because I fear for my life, but because she might decide that she doesn't want to live anymore. Again. Can you imagine finding your loved one slumped over the commode next to an empty bottle of the medicine that's supposed to keep her from getting so depressed that she would swallow a bottle full of antidepressants? Baby, don't you love me? And I know she's tired of living like this. She's running out of reasons not to slit her wrist. She's on the edge of the abyss, but baby, please don't leave me like this. Because if you need me like leaves need photosynthesis to make sense of this life, baby, you can feed from my light and I will love you like the Lord loves the world, and I'll forgive you of your trespasses, for she knows not what she does when she loves me not. Now, you may know someone with a mental disorder, or someone who's acting what wouldn't be considered as normal. But imagine living in a state of being where your reality is different from everyone else's. And everyone else is thinking you're crazy and you're thinking everybody else is crazy, and who's really to say who's crazy and who's sane, and what's sanity? Is sanity being normal, being like everybody else? But hey, hug your loved ones. Love the ones you love like you're supposed to love, like God says love them, no matter how different they are. If you want things, do things, and you'll have things. We'll talk about it.